The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
65 catch.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down. Here we go.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Third down and 9.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And third down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and long. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. First down, New Orleans. First down, Saints. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's third and 4. This is intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. Point after coming up here. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Back to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing now from the gun. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw yet again. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Devon Achane to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here we go. Set.
Mingo, the man in motion. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On the carry, here's A-Chain. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
60 back. 70. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Third and 5.
18 Rattler. Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mingo, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Achane inside the 20. The speed's on display. He's in. Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Throwing now on first and 10. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 80.
New Orleans, third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
Certainly not. A day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay. Throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion, and a dive, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A run up the middle with Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 24, Saints 10.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 3. And the Saints first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Bub Means. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Achane. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Mingo, the man in motion. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Hawk 70. Ready.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
70 range, go!
They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
19 more on that one, and another first down. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Olave is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And there are woes in the running game. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
19 Lions. Let's go. 18 Pioneers. Pass for 11. Pass for 11.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So, 3 quarters at... Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one downfield for Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Saints. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Saints go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return is Achane. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. Track at 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Olave is the motion man. Throwing is Rattler. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now, after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And now the defense is going to take their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Here we go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's Achane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Hill. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. they get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference.